What's wrong?
I can't get this stupid blind to go up.
Suzanne, come on. It's so simple. Look, all you have to do is you just pull it down a little bit, and then you snap your wrists, and it reverses the spring, and it goes right back up.
You were saying?
We have to snap pretty hard, you know, like most mechanical things. It's all in the wrists. As soon as I get the right wrist action, it's going to go up with no problem. Let me just snap my wrist right.
Okay, love, that's your wiring fixed. You can... What's going on here?
My husband, the wrist-snapping mechanical genius, is trying to get the blind to go back up.
Hey, that's no problem, love. It's just a matter of triggering this little spring up here, like this.
Well, as you can see, we're moving in here. You know, I don't know which is worse, moving into a new place or looking for a new place. I gotta figure looking for a new place, because see, when you look for a new place, you gotta deal with estate agents. Now, I don't know if you know about those people, but they're barracudas, man. I mean barracudas. Whatever you say, they'll go along with, just to sell that place. Whatever you say, they say, oh, here's the lovely house. It's charming, and it's rustic, and it's, no, we don't like it. You're right, it's crap. Now, over here, see, they never tell you what you should know about a place. They never tell you about the guy that lives behind you that collects ship sirens. They let you buy the house. You find out the first night you spend there about 4 in the morning. What the hell is that? The Queen Elizabeth's in the backyard. We floated out to sea. Get everybody out. See, they don't tell you that stuff. They don't tell you that your front lawn is a public toilet for every animal within a 75-mile radius. What is that about a new house? That's some kind of initiation rite or something? Because they're all out there. You got dogs and cats and antelope and deer. This incredible animal grapevine that spreads the word. Wouldn't be surprised to look out someday and see a giraffe out there. Yeah, I heard about it over in Kenya. Thought I'd come over and give it a shot. Pork's good, too. Got a hippo friend on the way. He's a little slow. He'll be here in about 2 weeks, but he's saving up for you. So many things to learn about a new place. Here's something that's been in every place I've ever lived in. A switch that never does anything. For years, you find out it never does anything. After a while, I get paranoid. I figure maybe I'm blowing up a house 4 blocks away. I suppose I could take it off and trace it, but be honest, I don't have much ability with mechanical things. I think I have the ability. What I don't really have is the patience. For instance, on television. Now, if something goes wrong with the TV, my first impulse is to do like what most people do, to pound and to bang. And that never works. So I end up calling a TV repairman, who drives all the way out to my flat and uses his years of highly skilled training in electronic technology to fix my set. Here it is. Watch your step on the cord there. See?
Uh-huh. There we are. That's 80 quid. Cheerio.
Well, at least a TV repairman only makes one visit, unlike some repairmen that I know. Another man from the gas board. I feel like I should throw a reunion party. You're the 15th one this week.
Well, I've come about the fridge.
Nothing wrong with my fridge, it's the oven door.
Ah, well, I'd like to help you, but it's Tuesday.
What's that got to do with my oven?
Well, they only look at ovens on Thursdays. Tuesdays is for fridges.
How am I supposed to do?
Tell you what, phone the office, ask them to send someone round. Cheerio.
Oh, God. So I rang the office and they sent somebody over. You ever notice how good they are at sending people over? Well, for one thing, the door opens the wrong way.
Huh? I've never seen one like that before. Australian, is it? Right.
And the pilot light's been acting up, too.
Fine. But I'll have to send somebody over to fix that oven door.
Well, can't you fix it?
No, I'm a service engineer. That's a job for maintenance.
Well, that's what they all say. Look, I just want somebody to fix it.
Well, if he's got the right part, I'm sure the next bloke will.
Well, can't he make sure he's got the right part before he comes all the way out here?
Well, how does he know what part he needs until he sees what's wrong?
Well, can't you tell him what part he needs?
Well, I don't know who it'll be. The gas ball's like the Secret Service. We only know what we need to know in case we're captured.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, I'll tell you what. Ring the office and tell them to send someone over.
That's all I ever do. I'm sick and tired of ringing the gas board and asking them to send somebody over.
Well, I bet you are, sir. But let's look at it this way. In the immortal words of the gas board, you ain't got no choice, mate. Good afternoon.
You know, one of the worst things about maintaining a home is when you're at the mercy of a power greater than yourself, such as a light bulb. Now, Edison found that out, because originally Edison intended to invent only a couple of bulbs. But he found out pretty fast that as soon as you change one, well, out goes another. So he found it necessary to invent, oh, quite a few more, because he found out that as soon as you change that one, then out goes another. So the light bulb actually is one of the few inventions that was a mother of necessity. Now, Edison also discovered that the best way to find out if a bulb is bad is to pick it up and shake it. And then you know it's bad because you get that great little Latin American sound. So Edison actually indirectly was responsible for the invention of Carmen Miranda. Now, all this is well and good as long as you got plenty of bulbs around. But the real bitch comes is when you run out. Then you have to steal from yourself. So you end up juggling a hot bulb from one room to the other, and one hand to the other. Now, it's not too bad if it's something as minor as a light to read by. Or to pick pieces of broken glass out of your rear end. But there are times when a failing light bulb can be, well, let's put it this way, almost fatal. Oh! Damn it. Oh, hot. Now, light bulbs aren't the only thing that puzzle me around a house. Curtains. Draw curtains, especially. Why is it every time I go up to draw curtains, the first cord I pull always moves the curtains into the opposite direction I want them to go? Usually happens when I'm naked, you know? And I went across the living room, and the curtains are open about 1.5 feet. So I go up, and I always have great confidence and pull the first cord, and whoosh, wow! There I am! Why don't they color code those things for me, you know? Because then I end up panicking, trying to find out which cord to pull. And it's usually when my wife's out there talking to the new neighbor. I think your husband's trying to signal you. I just have no patience with mechanical things. And that's a trait I've always admired in people, ever since I was in school. See, when I was in school, we had a driver's education class. I'll never forget that, because the teacher I really admired was a guy that taught that class. The man had more patience than any man I've ever seen, because the car we had, well, it didn't have automatic. It had a manual transmission, you know, gear level shift there, see. Now, most of the guys in school knew how to drive it already, because when their father wasn't home, they'd go out and practice with the car in the driveway or on the street or whatnot, see. But the girls didn't care. They had other interests, so they could care less about the car. Now, this guy had to teach them. Now, I'll tell you something. You don't know what patience is till you've taught someone how to drive a stick-shift automobile. I don't know how this man did it. He'd go through it 8 hours a day. Okay, Alice. Now that you have the car in first gear, I want you to slowly let the clutch out. Now, at the same time that you're letting the clutch out, you press in on the accelerator pedal, and the car will move forward. You got that? Okay, now let's try it. A little more acceleration. No, Alice, just a little more on the accelerator pedal. No, not too much on the clutch. A little more petrol, please. Never lost his patience. All the guys would be in the back seat just bitching, for God's sakes! What's the matter with her, anyway? God forbid if you had it after lunch. Oh, God. I ain't gonna make it. Now, he had a different kind of problem with the guys. Okay, Harold, you want to put the car in first gear? Good shift, Harold. Man, it was amazing. And the courage this guy had. He had more courage. I saw this man in situations where everybody else in the car was bailing out the back windows in panic. And he never once lost his cool. Well, actually, Mary Jane, the law states you should stop and look before crossing the railroad tracks, not directly on them. Now, if you will, please, let's pull off so we can give the right-of-way to this diesel that is bearing down upon us. That's right. What? No, more petrol. No, more petrol. Oh, God, please, more petrol! Hey, he's now a drunk in Philadelphia. It's interesting about driving. It always seems to have been a sore spot between men and women. Of course, it still is, if Suzanne and I are any criterion. Well, I see you did your usual immaculate job of parking. I don't know how you managed to wedge this car in between these two... What is this?
What's what?
This! It's stuck in the grill. Oh, my God, you didn't run over one of these guys, did you?
Not as far as I can remember.
As far as you can remember. Think back now. Did you feel any bumps? Did you hear any screams?
No. No more than usual.
Yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been feet sticking out of the grip. 1, 2 parking tickets. Not bad for you. Must have been a Saturday.
Come on. I'll put them with the others.
Put this in the boot, too. Might as well, because...
Just bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces? Suzanne. There must be 1,000 parking tickets in here. What are you trying to do? Get in the Guinness Book of Records?
Don't worry, I'll pay for them.
How? Have you won the pools?
No. I'm making inflation work for me.
You must be the only person in the world that is.
Now, you see this one, Kelly? See? May 1974. Well, according to the latest figures, the pound is now worth 66.3% of what it was worth then. So this £6 ticket is actually only going to cost you £4. So the longer I hold on to them, the more money you save.
In that case, we won't pay him for another year. That way, we'll save just about enough money to pay for the lawyer that you're going to need to keep you out of jail.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to drive.
Why can't I drive? Scared I'm going to be better than you?
No, I'm just scared.
You're just sexually insecure.
I'm what?
Well, you said yourself. A man sees a car as an extension of his virility.
Thank God we got rid of the Mini. You drive.
Thank you. Aren't you going to get into the car?
No, I'm going to let you get out of this parking place first. You got in, you get out. Real nice.
Please quit pointing in the direction we want to go in.
What are we stopping for?
The little red light came on. That one.
That's the battery light.
Oh, that's the battery light. What does it do?
Well, it tells you when the battery's not charging, and when it comes on, the one thing you should never do is turn off the engine.
You're so melodramatic.
Oh, great.
Want me to help?
Now, who's gonna drive if you help me push?
Want me to do anything?
Just sit there. You've done enough already. Have you got the clutch in?
Yes?
Have you got it in gear?
Yes? Want me to take the handbrake off?
Yes! Oh! I got it. Oh! Thank you! Now look, when I holler now, you let the clutch out.
When you holler what?
Now! I said when I hollered now, not now. Wait till I get it going and then do it.
All right.
Oh. Okay, are you ready?
Yes?
Now! Why didn't you stop?
I did.
Yeah, 8 stinking miles down the road.
Why are you shouting?
I'm shouting to make myself heard over the sound of... the engine. You turned off the engine.
Kelly, I'm sorry, but we're nearly out of petrol.
You turned off the engine.
Where are you going?
I'm going to push the car, and then I'm going to kill you.
You're beautiful when you're angry.
What seems to be the trouble?
We have run out of petrol.
Out of petrol? I'll tell him on down the road. Okay? Hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me, are you open?
That depends.
Well, look, our tank is just about empty, and I'd like to get some petrol.
Petrol? You got an appointment?
An appointment?
Well, you don't think you can just drive in here and fill up and drive off again, do you? Those days are gone, Squire. The boot is now on the other hand.
It is? Well, can I get some?
Oh, well, let me see. Ah, yes, I've just had a late cancellation. I think I can fit you in. What sort did you want?
Well, I just want some petrol.
Well, do you want 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, or porky?
Porky?
That's my contribution to the energy crisis. It's fuel made from pig manure.
Oh, God, does that really work?
Oh, yes. Just as long as you don't start the engine with the garage doors closed. Exhaust is a killer.
Well, no offense, but I think I'll stick with the 4-star, all right?
Right.
Oh, by the way, do you have a mechanic on duty?
You are joking, aren't you? This is Saturday afternoon, Squire. Now, no mechanic ever works on a Saturday afternoon. My bloke's down his stud farm. He's covering the Queen, you know. Well, one of her mares. Oh. Now then, what do you want a mechanic for, anyway?
Well, I got a darn flat battery here.
Oh, well, I suppose I could give that a boost for you. It'll take about an hour, though.
Oh, well, that's all right. Give us time to look round. Are there any good antique shops around here?
Yes, there's a couple down the High Street. They are a bit pricey, though.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. Oh, incidentally, 4 Arabs in a Rolls Royce ran out of petrol down the road a ways.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, Kelly, did you remember to call the plumber about that leaky tap?
Oh, there's no need to. I'm going to do that myself.
Oh, no. No, please, look, anything but that. Go out and get drunk, pick up a call girl, but please, do not touch a tool in this flat.
A couple of things I did wrong, and you'll never let me forget it, will you?
Look, Kelly,
Huh?
reversing the waste disposal unit is not little. Have you any idea what it's like to stand at the sink and be sprayed with 6 months' worth of rotting potato peel?
Well, I know guys that pay good money to get that done to them.
And what about the time when you wired up the stereo so that every time the toilet flushed, music played?
Well, actually, I kind of like that.
Just call the plumber.
Oh, Suzanne, it's just a couple of leaky taps. I can do it. Besides, I got this great new kit designed just for people like me.
What is it? Straight jacket?
Oh, look, it's got all the parts in here for everything you need. Plus, it's got this record. So you put this record on and it tells you exactly what to do while you're doing it.
Kelly,
Huh?
please, if you love me, call the plumber.
Suzanne, a child could do this.
Unfortunately, you are not a child. You are a fully grown, mechanically inept adult.
What are you talking about? These are golden hands, you know. When I was 16, these are the same hands that took an entire car apart. These are the same hands who put that whole car right back together again. And these are the same hands that sold the 3 boxes of parts I had left over. Now, believe me, I can do this. I honestly can with this kit.
Well, what are these for?
Well, I think to put in your ears so you don't hear any swearing.
Kelly!
I know. Call the plumber. Look, I can do it. Before I call the plumber, I'll have it done.
Well, could you just let me use it first? Because by the time you're finished, we're going to have to use the one in the garage across the road.
Oh, ye of little faith. Go ahead. Okay. Let's see here.
Hello.
Hello.
You're listening to the Mr. Fix-It Home Plumbing Repair Kit. One of a series which includes the Mr. Fix-It Electrical Repair Kit, the Mr. Fix-It Television Repair Kit, and, of course, the Dr. Fix-It Heart Pacemaker Repair Kit.
Heart pacemaker repair kit?
Your kit should include hot and cold taps, plus mixer, a water screen, 4 rubber washers, 3 bolts, 4 nuts, a can of putty, a record, and 2 tufts of cotton to clean the record. Now we really are ready to begin.
Oh, gotta get to work.
All yours.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, lay out your tools.
Already done that.
Your tools should include a spanner,
Okay.
a screwdriver,
Screwdriver,
a hammer,
hammer,
a rag,
rag.
a bone, and a hank of hair. Just a little home repair humor. Now, first of all, turn off the water at the mains. Failure to do this will mean that you'll have to rush out and buy the Mr. Fix-It Home Flooding Kit.
Suzanne, where's the main water valve?
The main water valve can usually be found at the bottom of the pipes leading to the taps in the cabinet underneath the sink.
Bottom of the pipes leading to the taps in the cabinet underneath the sink. I found them!
Well done. Now, take the spanner and, rotating in a counterclockwise direction, unscrew the sperm flange from the splick valve. It may be rusty from the water, so I'll pause for a few moments while you loosen it.
Hey, what the hell's a sperm flange?
I have no idea, but right now I wish your father had had one.
Okay. Give me the dictionary.
Where's there?
Oh, dictionary. Sperm flange, sperm flange, sperm... Here we go. Sperm flange, sperm flange, sperm whale, sperm counts.
Now that you've...
Wait!
Sorry.
Here, sperm flange. Here it is. See, Nerf nozzle. What the hell's a Nerf nozzle?
The Nerf nozzle is a small metal protrusion at the juncture of the sperm flange and the splick valve.
Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, no!
Kelly, what have you done now?
I broke off the Nerf nozzle. Damn it! This damn stupid asinine kid. Who's the damn idiot that made...
Break off the Nerf nozzle and discard it.
Hey. How do you like that? I'm cleverer than I thought.
With the splick valve now wide open, remove the pipe.
Okay. Everything's going fine, Mr. Fix-It. Hey, what'd I tell you, Suzanne, huh? Piece of cake.
So finally, take the rag and wipe off all the surrounding pipes and your spanner, your hammer, and your screwdriver.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't I do that later?
Mr. Fix-It believes that the only good tool is a clean tool.
Well, so do I, but what's that got to do with plumbing?
Now, turn on the main water valve and clear the air from the pipes before you can operate your new taps.
I haven't even put the new
Don't be
taps
alarmed
on.
if you hear a strange sound. This is common with new taps.
Well, I guess you know what you're talking about, Mr. Fix-It, but I can't help thinking that I'm missing something. Steve, Suzanne! Steve! No!
Now, wasn't that easy?
Suzanne!
If you got
Suzanne, call somebody! It's like revolver square there! Bombs everywhere!
I still trust
Suzanne!
fingers. So long and happy fingers.
Suzanne! Suzanne, call the plumber!
What took you so long?
There must have been 200 people in the queue for the washroom at the garage. Apparently, water's out in every flat in the block.
Mm-hmm. So the plumber said.
Oh, yeah? What's this here?
Well, that's his bill.
Bill. 700 pounds? That's blackmail.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
What?
200 quid to do the job, and 500, as he put it, not to grass on the stupid idiot who blew out every single water main within a 7-mile radius. And just for you, Radio London are broadcasting a list of all the garages that are staying open all night so that people can use their washrooms. Nighty-night.
Good night. At least I tried. What the hell's wrong with this? Suzanne. Suzanne. Would you pull the plug out from this lamp, please?
What?
Look, there's a bare wire sticking out here, and if I move, I'll be electrocuted.
Good.
Suzanne, I'm not joking. Now, would you please unplug this lamp? Look, you want me to stand like this all night? Now, please. If you don't unplug, I want to get the Mr. Fix-It Home divorce kit. Now, would you please unplug this lamp? Please.
What took you so long?
There must have been 200 people in the queue for the washroom at the garage. Apparently, water's out in every flat in the block.
Mm-hmm. So the plumber said.
Oh, yeah? What's this here?
Well, that's his bill.
Bill. 700 pounds? That's blackmail.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
What?
200 quid to do the job, and 500, as he put it, not to grass on the stupid idiot who blew out every single water main within a 7-mile radius. And just for you, Radio London are broadcasting a list of all the garages that are staying open all night so that people can use their washrooms. Nighty-night.
Good night. At least I tried. What the hell's wrong with this? Suzanne. Suzanne. Would you pull the plug out from this lamp, please?
What?
Look, there's a bare wire sticking out here, and if I move, I'll be electrocuted.
Good.
Suzanne, I'm not joking. Now, would you please unplug this lamp? Look, you want me to stand like this all night? Now, please. If you don't unplug, I want to get the Mr. Fix-It-Home divorce kit. Now, would you please unplug this lamp? Please.